Hi, and thanks to Kathleen Wayland of Wayland Financial at 128 Buckland in LaSalle for always sponsoring this weekend reset. This week had a couple of positive things that I wanted to cover, and they both have to do with area food pantries. Two of our area food pantries have gotten some amazing news, and now there needs to be more done, but I wanted to share it with you. So first of all, you're going to hear from Jan Martin at the Hall Township Food Pantry in Spring Valley. And we're going to take a look at the freezer that had a compressor that went bad on them. They had to quickly raise more than $11,000 to fix it, and Starved Rock Country came through, as I would expect. So on their behalf, thank you for that. And we'll talk to Jan. You'll see this in just a minute. And then after that, we'll visit with Mary Jo Crady of the Illinois Valley Food Pantry. They are moving from their very cramped space, and we've shown you their space before, and you'll see it again today, to a much larger one. So without further delay, we're going to start with Jan in Spring Valley, and then we're going to go to Mary Jo in LaSalle.
$11,300 just for the compressor?
Just for the compressor, and I thought, are you kidding me?
Oh my gosh.
How are we ever going to do that?
So what did you do?
So I thought, I can't ask somebody for $11,300. You could if you went for a grant and had plenty of time. But I have stuff that's thawing. I have to do something. We got out everything. Come on, I'll show you where it's at. But we got out everything that went bad. So our freezer is very old, and it's probably pushing 30 years.
And this was given
No, it's
by,
over 30 years.
And this was given by
Buzzy Verucki.
That's right.
The
You
Buzz
told me
Freezer,
that.
yeah.
That's why it's called the Buzz Freezer.
That's right. And he had bought it for his business, Verucki's, but where he wanted to put it, it didn't fit. It's 14 by 15. That's a room.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And so the compressor had gone down, and it just stopped working. And
Well, when he bought this, he put it into storage for a while, and he was paying storage.
yeah.
And finally, he came shortly after I started, about a year after I started, and it was 2012, and he said, you can have it if you can get somebody to put it together. And we did. It was all in pieces, and Bob Grush is a genius at this stuff. He's works for Grazers. Anyway, between him and Buzzy and a bunch of guys and Mark Thompson and all these guys, they did put it together. We had to pour a cement floor to raise it up.
To be able to do it, yeah.
And so it's been a godsend, and I'll show you, it's big.
Yeah. And so it was $11,300 as an estimate.
To do the compressor, yes.
And you needed to raise that.
I did.
Oh my
Because
God, I can feel it from here.
it's a big chunk of money to take out of
And then the back of
bank,
the others.
yeah.
Yes. Well, sure it is.
But I thought,
so-
wonder if we break it up, if I divide it by 1,000, if I can get 1,000 people, and the Illinois Valley is awesome. They're so good about helping. So I thought if I can get 1,000 people to give me $11.30, that's doable. So I put it out at night, and when I came in the morning, my computer was going bing, ba-ding, ba-ding, ba-ding. I mean, it was just kicking out donations. And you have to know that most people rounded up, some way up, and some not so much, but all together. I even had a little girl come in with $12 babysitting money.
Oh, bless her
And
heart.
she said, I used to have to come here with my mom.
Oh my gosh.
So I want to help. I
Bless
mean,
her
people
heart.
are awesome.
You said you not only were able to take care of this, but you're able to set aside some for a future freezer or some
Right.
future improvement that's going
Right.
to be needed.
We're going to have to buy a freezer down the road. And they start like, I want to say 60,000. I mean, think of what a regular
Well, sure.
freezer times this big.
Well, it's really something that everybody came through, and it was a great idea you had. Just break it down into $11.30, and you had all these people help.
It was wonderful. I just can't get over how wonderful. And I'm not talking about just in our area. People from California and Florida and Tennessee and Kentucky all over we're sending because of the power of social media. Now, a lot of people give you a bad rap about social media, but in this case,
can be very
it
helpful.
was perfect.
So how quickly were you able to pull it all together? Do you know?
I want to say within 2 weeks.
Wow.
I know. It's awesome.
Mary Jo, here we are. Tell us the great news that you have announced.
We have purchased a new building for the food pantry, for the Illinois Valley Food Pantry.
And where is it going to be?
It is at 4133 Progress Boulevard in Peru.
Okay, so tell us how this whole great thing happened.
Well, we've been looking for quite a few years now. We have way outgrown this pantry, and the new pantry is 10,500 square feet.
And this is how large?
4,500 square feet.
Okay, more than doubling, and I can see just by doing this
Absolutely.
shooting, you need the space.
Yes.
Keep
Oh,
talking while I
absolutely.
slide down here. So what else does this new place offer that this?
Huge
doesn't have?
warehouse.
Okay.
3/4 of it is warehouse, and then there is some office space, but wide open warehouse.
Oh, that's great.
We will be able to, with the public's help, to pay for this building and obtain our most needed walk-in freezers and coolers. We will be able to get them and get them put in at the new pantry.
This has been a long time effort,
Yes,
and it's not over yet.
absolutely. It has. No, it's not.
Tell us how it all started. How many years ago did you sort of realize that you had to change things?
2020.
Okay.
We realized that we were growing out of it. We were looking a little quietly, but then in about 21, 22, it was realized that we have to find a different place. With COVID and doing things curbside service, that was a challenge with the traffic and everything. Well, COVID is no more, but because of the lack of room we have, we still can't allow our clients to come in. So we had to figure out a way, keep curbside service and still be able to serve them, you know, like we always have. There is potential for the new place, and that is on my future wish list, to have a drive-through.
How long do you think it's going to be before you can actually move in?
I am hoping to be in there and operating by September, but we do have to go through inspections with the health department and our food bank. And we're preparing the building right now for the initial inspection for the LaSalle County Health Department to come in, do an initial one. Then they will let us know if there's any necessary renovations that we have to do in order to open up. Then once we get everything moved in, freezers plugged in, everything set up, they'll come back and make sure everything is in proper working order. And then the food bank will come and do their inspection, and hopefully everything will just...
Well, it all has to be by the book.
Yes. We are doing a campaign. Now, keep in mind, 43 years this pantry has existed. In all 43 years, we have never had to do such a large capital campaign. Yes, we've asked for donations before for things like our new van and things like that, or we're running low on something. This is first ever in the history of the Illinois Valley Food Pantry that we have had to do a large campaign like this.
How much are you looking for?
$750,000. That will help us pay for the building, get our necessary coolers and walk-in coolers and freezers that we so desperately need. We need industrial shelving to place the food on the pallets of food, and any necessary renovations that we may run into.
Okay. How can people reach you to be a part of this great growth effort that you're part of?
They can email me at ivfoodpantry.com. They can call me at 815-224-3658. Or we already have it set up on our website for our campaign.
It's nice to be able to report some good stuff. That's what a refresh is all about sometimes. Sometimes. Hope you're having a great summer weekend and you have a great summer week ahead. Thanks to Kathleen Wayland of Wayland Financial in LaSalle for sponsoring Tom's Take. And I'll talk to you in the morning.